What's up, everybody? It's KJ. Wanted to come on and had a couple requests to give my analysis on the Manny Pacquiao Juan Manuel Marquez fight coming up, the third fight, the trilogy. To be honest with you, I really don't have a lot to say on this fight. Basically, what I think is going to happen is it's not going to go down how people think. I think Manny Pacquiao is going to knock him out, I think, within by around 8, 9, 10 range. The reason why is I've been hearing that this is going to be Marquez, possibly his last fight, from what Nacho Bernstein is saying. And when I hear that, that brings up red flags with me. You just don't know if his handlers are telling him, it's time to hang it up, or if he, if he just doesn't have the desire to do it no more, which I don't believe that's the case, but that's what I've been hearing. And Manny Pacquiao's on the top of his game. I'm a Mexican, and I love Mexican fighters. I love the way they fight. I'm a huge Juan Manuel Marquez fan. I have so much respect for him. But Manny Pacquiao is just, styles make fights, okay? And, Marquez gave, the reason why Marquez gives Pacquiao problems is because not only was one tough son of a bitch, he's a great counterpuncher. He's a good counterpuncher backing up. He sits down on his punches, and he's willing to take 2 or 3 to give 1. Unfortunately, that's not a good combination to do with Pacquiao. And from when Pacquiao last fought Marquez, Pacquiao is a different fighter now. And look at the guys Pacquiao's been destroying. So people are getting excited about this fight. I'm excited. Unfortunately, in my view, I watched both fights, and I don't think it's going to be as good as a fight as people think. I think Manny's going to get him out of there. For some reason, Marquez does not see Manny's straight left, his straight, that left lead right down the pipe. It's that left punch right down the pipe. Marquez just does not see it for some reason. Pacquiao's just fast, and Pacquiao's hooks, and these two fighters tend to get in a wild firefight, and that's what makes it so great. It's so fun to watch. I was watching the fights, and it almost gets wild. It doesn't get sloppy, but they start to get. They start slaying, and that's when Manny got hurt a few times. I think Freddie Roach is one of the best in the world at getting his fighters ready, and I think they're going to correct what Manny's done wrong in his past fights with Marquez, and I think Manny's going to be more technical. I think he's going to control the real estate as best he can. Manny's going to kind of pop in, pop out. And he's going to hurt him with his combinations to the body and his left hook and that straight left right down the pipe. Marquez, he is a come forward fighter. Loves throwing combinations to the body. He has one thing I love about Marquez, like I said, man, it's that he throws this jab, or he throws an uppercut from distance. It's like you can throw it up from a distance. Well, not a lot of fighters can do that. That's a special thing to do, to be able to do. So, with that said, watching both fights, they're going down different roads. Manny is in his prime right now. It's kind of rare at where Manny's age is. Manny is pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and Marquez is, from what I've been hearing, this could be his last fight, and that's just a bad combination. So, in my opinion, Manny Pacquiao will knock him out around 8 or 9. If Marquez can survive the initial barrage that's going to happen within the first round or two, I think Marquez will have some moments in the middle rounds, and you know that the Mayweather camp, yeah, they're going to be all over it. Anytime that Marquez has any type of success, they're going to be all over it, saying, "Oh man, Mayweather, ran through him and embarrassed Marquez," which he should have, because Mayweather's better, But like I asked, styles make fights. Just because one guy beats that guy doesn't mean necessarily that's gonna happen with that guy. Styles make fights, and believe me when I tell you this, Pacquiao is going to destroy Floyd Mayweather. It's just, Floyd. I don't want to get on topic because I've already done this before, but Floyd likes to tailor. He likes to he sets up fights with guys that he knows that he's got advantages with. He knew he had an advantage with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was not necessarily at the end of his career, but wasn't the same Oscar. He fought Marquez, smaller guy. Come on. Ricky Hatton, smaller guy. Blown up record. Ricky Hatton had his record blown up overseas and shit. Ortiz, fighting Ortiz. Yeah, was Ortiz ranked 1-2 in the world at his division and had a big win over Berto? Yeah, but come on, man. Ortiz, when it came down to it, Ortiz, Ortiz had a puncher's chance, but he's a 24-year-old kid, and I just see, Mayweather likes to, they handpick guys that they know Mayweather is going to have success with. And that's why he won't fight Pacquiao, because they know they're going to have some serious issues dealing with Pacquiao, and they know what the outcome's going to be. That's why they're running. So, off topic, I'm not going to get off topic with that. The Marquez Pacquiao fight, it's going to be good. I am going to buy it. But in my opinion, don't expect the same type of a war that the first two fights. There's going to be a lot of firefights in the mid rounds, but Marquez he's got too much wear and tear on him, and when you hear that this possibly going to be his last fight, Pacquiao's he's just a different animal right now, and he's going to knock him out. So that's my opinion on that. I really don't have a lot to say on that. I'm ready for the fight. I can break it down even more if you want to go, but there's really no reason, because man, he's just gonna knock him out. He's got too much power, too much speed, and he's just too good. And Marquez is a come forward fighter, great combination puncher. Unfortunately, when you come forward with a guy at Pacquiao, where he is in his career right now, it's a bad combination. So that's my analysis. But what the fuck do I know? I mean, I'm just a boxing fan. I don't know everything. That's just what I see. So other than that, make your comments. Catch you on the flip.